Hi, today I'm going to do the Booktube number tag. I was tagged to do this video by Abby. You can see the details for her channel on the description below. So the first question is, what was your first Booktube video? My first Booktube video was a review of this book, which is called The Drowned World by J.G. Ballard. However, I unpublished this video because I decided that the review wasn't very good and I don't want people wasting their time. I'm gonna re-review this book and post it to the channel soon. It's basically about a world which has lots of floods in it, and it's based around London mainly, where our central characters fight for survival. The next question is, how many books are you currently reading? I'm only reading one book at the moment. It's called At Home in Midford by Jan Karon. This is based in a small town, and it's Christian cozy fiction. It's interesting the way verses from the Bible inspire them on how to live. So the next question is, what were the top 3 books you read last year? I'm going to include audiobooks in this. I'd say one of the top audiobooks I listened to was called The Journals of Sylvia Plath. I really enjoyed that because you got total insight into how she thinks, and she was a very unique kind of person. You really felt like you were getting to know someone by listening to her journals. Another top listen from last year was Dark Tales by Shirley Jackson. I highly recommend that book for those who like short stories, and also those who like more of an academic read. That's because there's lots of secondary literature on Shirley Jackson, and these stories are still accessible, so even if you're not academically inclined, it's still a great volume to get. The last book that I'd say was a top read is this one called The Rainbow by Yasunari Kawabata. I've done a full review on this book. It's basically a beautifully executed novel, and I highly recommend you read it. The next question is, how many books did you read last year? I read about 30 books if we're including audiobooks in that. The next question is, how many books have you rated as 5 stars this year? That would be 2 books. I was very impressed with this book. I did a whole review on this. It's basically a very optimistic book, and what he's saying seems realistic to me. I think that humanity could set a goal that it's going to preserve half the earth and half the ocean so that it's entirely left to nature. I think it's a great idea, and E.O. Wilson has compared it to us having space ambitions. The other 5-star book for this year is called Station 11 by Emily St. John Mandel. I thought this was an outstanding book. It's full of great ideas, and it seems to me she's a natural writer, just someone who has a special gift. Do you have a reading target for this year? Are you on track? Yeah, I try to read for 2 hours every day, but I find that sometimes I only read for about 15 minutes or something like that. So I'm really off track with that. How many pages long is the book you are reading now? This is 446 pages long. How long are your videos? My videos tend to be about 10 minutes long. Do you have a favorite number? Yeah, I would say it's 1 million because I associate 1 million with success. Do you have a book on your shelves with a number in the title or on the cover? Yeah, I have this novel, which is called Catch-22. I haven't read this book yet. I'm not gonna tag anyone specifically on this video, but if you would like to do this tag, please do it, and I would greatly appreciate it if you'd mention my channel. So, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.